Hello, welcome to Rudiano's office. My first video in a long time, and on today's program is my creative process. I'll go through the typical way I write songs and then stories. So with songs, almost invariably I start with the melody. There's a melody that runs around my head, and then I lay it down. And normally I record a rude version of it. I don't know. Something. Then I record it on the keyboard, then let it play every now and then until lyrics come. So I usually start with the melody. I've tried starting with the lyrics. It doesn't work. Not for me anyway. Usually I have a crude version of the lyrics as well, like a theme where I want to go. Usually it's something that happened to me, and then I beautify it. I add rhymes to it. I use imagination, so it's not autobiographical. It's inspired by my life, but it's 30% beautified. And it's about the same with my stories. Like, for example, the story I'm working on right now, actually, that's not the same. I start with the moral, because I like to do a story with a moral. So I start with the moral, and I'm thinking of how I can make the moral apply to something in life. So for the next short story I'm working on, I found the character, because the moral, I don't want to spoil it for you, but basically there is a moral. Let me just think, what's the moral this time? Oh yes, story of my life. But anyway, I'm not going to tell you more about it. There's a moral lesson, and then I found the character, and then I wrote a few paragraphs, but it's a real skeleton. That's not a short story, it's just 2 paragraphs. And then I'm going to think about how I can expand on it and beautify it and enhance the prose and make it more interesting, add a few layers to it. And very important as well in the creative process, I find that for me, I have to go away from my work to be able to be inspired. I can't be working on the project every single day non-stop, because the well's gonna run dry pretty quickly. Therefore, I have to go away, do certain things, and then come back to it, and then I've got new ideas that maybe I gleaned from something mundane, probably seemingly unrelated, but that actually bears on the matter, or bears on the story that I'm writing. So although I know I've been writing that having a creative routine is very good, but that's definitely when you have a very busy life. My life isn't overwhelmingly busy, so I've got a lot of cognitive space. I've got space to think and to daydream. So it's not that if I don't schedule it, I won't find the time. I will find the time. But if you're very busy and too many things to do, obviously you have to schedule it. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen. And have it enough, consistently, in order not to completely forget your project. And then when you come back to it, you're like, oh, I can't even remember at all what I was thinking about. I've lost the thread completely. I can't finish it. So yeah. By the way, right now, I just come back to it every now and then. But having a deadline helps. Every month I'm writing a short story. Therefore, I know having that deadline, I'm like, okay, I've got another 2 weeks. Therefore, I need to get that done So let me do what I can right now. And to be honest, it's very easy nowadays. With AI, I can use AI to brainstorm. I can use AI to edit, to correct the punctuation, correct the prose. Well, the prose, not so much. It's not great yet, but I've got a brainstormer, a researcher, and an editor. Obviously, I have to supervise it because AI can hallucinate. AI can be very misleading. Tells lies confidently. So yeah, you have to be careful. But it's very easy nowadays to be more productive, more creative. So that's my secret. Yeah, next time, see what I'm talking about. But thank you for tuning in. And what was that? Thank you for tuning in. Sorry for being so violent, just all of a sudden. And next time, I don't know what I'm going to be talking about, but stay tuned.